friends and YouTubers. Kim here at Hancock Homestead and Gardens, and it's September, and I'm excited for 3 reasons. First of all, it's a birthday month for me and my grandson. Second of all, it usually means back to school, and even though I'm a retired school teacher, I still get excited about the beginning of school. And I have a daughter who's a first-year school teacher this year, and I want to wish her the best of luck. I know she's going to do a great job. And the third reason I get excited, apples. Lots and lots of apples. We have 4 apple trees here on our homestead. We have a McIntosh, we have 2 red delicious, and we have a golden delicious at that end. We used to have a few more apple trees, but a windstorm came along and took them out. But we're thankful for the ones that we do have, and we can still do a lot with these apples. The next thing I want to tell you about how we do apples here on this homestead is that around the middle of August, we let our grass continue to grow under the trees. And this provides a cushion for the apples that fall. I don't know if you can tell or not, but this grass is a little bit taller than that over there. And then the next thing I want to tell you about are my buckets. I have 2 buckets. I have a bucket that says good apples and a bucket that says bad apples. And the good apples, obviously, we're going to keep for ourselves and use in lots of delicious recipes, and some we'll eat fresh. And then the bad apples, we put them to use for the chickens. Now this year, we don't have any chickens because if you watch the previous videos, you'll see that we're doing some work on our chicken house. But we have friends and other family that do have chickens, and so we'll pass these along to them. No use wasting a bad apple either. Okay, and then these buckets I have labeled because we use lots of buckets on the farm for lots of different reasons. To feed the animals. Sometimes John does his own mechanics and he'll use it for oil, and sometimes he has to mix chemicals, and so I don't want my good apple buckets getting mixed in with feed buckets and chemical buckets. So I keep them labeled and tucked away separate. And then the next thing I want to show you is this handy dandy tool that I have. And this is an apple picking tool. And it really comes in handy for the apples that I can't reach. Now most of the time we come out in the morning and we pick up the good apples that have fallen overnight, and we get quite a few that we can work with. But sometimes you need, a few apples to finish off a pie or a pot of applesauce, and so it's handy to have one of these things. And this tool has a cushion in the bottom so that when the apple falls, it's protected. And it also has, I don't know if you can see them or not, these little hooks on the end that are bent sideways, and that's so that when you put it up there and you pull, that helps to break the apple off. So I'll show you how this works. You just reach up into the tree, put that basket underneath of it, give a pull, a gentle pull, it doesn't take very much, and you have an apple. Isn't that the neatest tool you've ever seen? Especially now that I don't have kids that are willing to climb up in the tree and get them from Mama. So I have to do it myself. Alright, and as you can tell, this is a really nice apple. McIntoshes are known to have the red and the yellow mixture combined. So that apple is ready. And I'm going to put it in the good bucket. And then I'll show you a couple that I find down here on the ground. These have fallen overnight. And as you can see, these are pretty good apples. This one has just a little bit of a mark, but it can be cut out. And this one, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. So we're going to put it in there. Okay, so here's another good one. But this one here, as you can tell, is really bruised and bad. So it's going to go in the bad bucket for the chickens. Okay, this McIntosh has a nice red blush with just a hint of yellow. Okay, but that's the way they are. They're red and kind of yellow mixture. All right, so let me walk over here to the Red Delicious and get one of them. All right, and then this is the Red Delicious. And it's like red all the way around, and it's got a more of a oval shape instead of the round shape. I don't know if you can tell the difference or not, but they're both really good eating apples as fresh and in pies. So I'm going to gather up some apples for the next hour or so until I get too hot. It's really hot out here. And then I'm going to take you inside and show you what to do with them. This is Kim at Hancocks Homestead and Gardens. If you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos about the homestead and what we do on it, please subscribe. Thank you.